Hey, good morning, everybody. Here we are, week 14. The end is near, as kind of appropriate for the thematics of this class, right? The end is near. I've been really encouraged by the discussions that have been taking place regarding the post-colonial lens, right? So many good ideas, so many good thoughts. It's pretty obvious that most everybody out there is getting it in terms of this topic, right? So I just want to spend a little bit today on really kind of talking about what's left in the semester. Right? We really don't have that much left. Um, this is a short week, so there won't be any online activities to handle this week at all, right? Basically, what we're going to do is work on this essay, right? The post-apocalyptic wastelands, kind of the post-colonial lens essay, and we are going to talk a little bit about that today. This is our last out of class essay, and it will be due on December 11th. So there's some time to really finish strong with this particular essay. While you're writing this essay, well, we'll also be reading The Hunger Games, which I have attached as a file here below. Okay, so you can get started on reading this book. If you're a slow reader or you want to take your time with the book, then here it is for free and you can take your time. When we come back from the Thanksgiving break, I will set up a kind of a staggered series of discussion forums, right, that are kind of pointed and allow us to kind of get into that text from a couple different angles. Okay, and we will have an in-class style essay on the Hunger Games to finish the semester. So you have one out-of-class essay, a couple discussion forums, and one in-class essay to deal with. Okay, and then that's it, right? We're done. This has been a really successful semester. So much good work has come across my desk. I couldn't be happier. You guys have been amazing. It's a challenging time, a challenging class, a challenging topic, and you've really risen to the occasion, right? So we're almost there. It's not time to rest yet. We get 6 weeks off in a couple weeks. So now it's time to pour it on and give me everything that you have for the rest of the semester. Okay. If you have any questions or you want to chat, then of course see me during office hours. Okay. But the next essay we're going to look at and what we're going to kind of deal with is about hegemony and ideological construction. Right, and so you can take a look at the background. Hegemonic power dynamics dominate our geopolitical landscape. Those with power systematically work to deny access to that power, often at an ideological level, convincing themselves, members of the Occident, right, those in power, that they are superior and deserving of that power, while members of the Orient, right, the others, are somehow deserving of a subordinate status. Right, and I think we've seen the interplay of that kind of ideology in the three primary texts that we've read so far. The film Men Against Fire, Bread and Bombs, and Dark, Dark Were the Tunnels. Okay, all of those texts examine the aspects of Occident and Orient and hegemony construction from slightly different angles. Okay. As always, this essay asks you to build a critical framework, a lens with which you then explore the text. Nothing's changed here, right? And you guys are, by and large, getting very, very, very good at that. So just continue on with the same kind of format, same flow. There's nothing new under the sun here. We're just going to continue to refine and improve our technique, right? So just keep doing what we've been doing. And so I'm giving you some options, lots of options. Choose one. Please choose one. On the last essay, a couple people just tried to write a paragraph about each bullet point, and it turned into a disaster, right? Because they're not meant to be kind of little single body paragraphs, right? These are meant to be entire 5-page essays. So there's no way to do it in one body paragraph that will make sense. So choose just one of these texts, one of these kind of prompts then to respond to. And so we have a whole bunch of different options here for you to look at. There's like 2 options for each and every one of the short stories and the short film that we looked at. All of these were written by former students. Right? We lost a little bit of time somewhere along the line. I stretched out a unit, so we didn't get an opportunity to do an activity that I like to do for this, which is create your own essay topics. Right? But these were all created by students in former classes, and so I've just thrown them up here because I think they're really, really good. right? So you can take a look at any of these and focus on one of them. Or if you don't like any of these, go back to the beginning of this unit on page F2, where I gave some key questions and key uses of a post-colonial lens, and just create your own essay topic. Write about what you want to write about. Follow, as long as it focuses on one of the primary sources and examines and explores those key questions or key uses of the post-colonial lens in 5 pages or more, I'm happy. Right? I'm good to go with that. If you have any questions about that, again, stop by office hours. Come see me. Right? And then we'll talk about it, and we'll see where we're at there. Okay. Couple requirements. Yeah, basic requirements. You have to draw from. I said at least one, but just one primary source. It's very difficult to do 2 primary sources in a useful fashion in only 5 pages. Right? If you're going to take on a couple. Compare and contrast of a couple different stories, we're looking at a 10-page paper to pull that off, right? So I really suggest you just stay in about 1 so you can have a deep analysis of that. And then I want you to draw from at least 2 of the secondary sources that we read for this unit, all right? We have a lot of great stuff, and so draw from at least 2 of those. You can, of course, go outside and bring some stuff in from outside research. And in addition to these two primary sources, you can use anything that we've read in class the entire semester, right? As far as the secondary sources, and so bring those into play. Basic tips. These tips haven't changed a whole lot, so just focus on your critical framework and then use that framework to unpack the primary text over and over. That's what's going to work the best. And I have provided a couple different samples. These were all fairly successful, B+, A-, A essays for this particular prompt. And so I think that they can help guide your essay writing process, right? Obviously, they're not here to steal. I've read them all. Don't lift it, right? But I don't think that has to be said much more beyond that. Overall, so far so good. We're almost there. All right, keep that energy up for just a little bit longer, and we're going to finish strong. Loving it. Talk soon.